You know, Fete match is something, again, I believe that everybody in the West Indies should take part in at least one Fete match. Now, they have different kind of Fete match. You have football Fete match, cricket Fete match, all fours Fete match, marbles Fete match. You drink milk in that one. The thing about Fete match is that it is not important whether you win or lose the game, but how you play the game, especially in cricket Fete match. How much women come to the match, how much food you eat, how much drinks you drink. You hear them say, how is that in cricket? That is where it comes from, how much in Fete match. But nowadays, you know, fellas don't know how to play Fete match again. In a Fete match, drinking rum more important than making runs. You're not supposed to make more than 25 runs in any Fete match. And if they can't out you, you must out yourself. Because while you making run, fellas drinking rum. But since West Indies get so professional, all Fete match things stop. Fellas lose the spirit of Fete match. I see a man on the beach playing cricket with pads. Yeah? You ever hear that Fete match with pads? Yeah? Men want to make all kind of 200 in Fete match nowadays. No, that you see, this is another thing why we have trouble in politics. If more politicians played Fete match, they would know when it's time to out themselves. So you see, there's a lot of philosophy in the local way of looking at things. Take a thing like Fete match. Well, let me tell you about a Fete match I've been in. In the first place, I wasn't supposed to be in a Fete match. I was visiting my cousin, and they're planning a Fete match. They say they need one more to make the side. And you know who they choose? Me. I tell them if it's corkball, I'm not playing. Because I like cricket, but I like my foot more. And when you get a lash of corkball on your foot, you know it's plenty trouble. Your foot dent for life. They tell me, no, it's not corkball. They're playing windball Fete match. I say, nice. Now, Fete match, the next thing. There's bowl any kind of thing. Guava, lime, young coconut, small breadfruit. Anything that's wrong, Uncle Bowl, there's bowl that in Fete match. I know a fella bowl 6 overs, he want a tantimole, good roll of crochet thread. But that is our next story. So our team named the Big Tongue Boys, and the next team named the Avengers. So I asked them, when this match taking place, and where it playing? They say Sunday, over the hill. I say, over which hill? They say, when you reach there, you go see. So just as we are about to organize a thing, a fella called Cassie stand up and say, well, if we having Fete match, we must have opening ceremony. You see how trouble they start. We're just planning a little Fete match. He want to have opening ceremony, like netball thing at Jean Pierre Complex. He want balloon and pigeons to fly. So we ask him, where you getting the balloons and where you getting the pigeon? He said, never mind that, you won't get sponsor. So we say, all right. Well, boys, Sunday reach, and it's then I see where over the hill was. The only place they could get to play the match was outside Guava House. Only thing is Guava House on a hill. So the cricket pitch gone over the top of the hill. So the batsman can't see the bowler. The bowler can't see the batsman. They had to make a brand new position called shouter. His job was to stand up on top of the hill, tell the bowler, he ready. Tell the batsman, he coming through. And after that, anything could happen. So I say, all right, it's Fete match, anything could happen in truth, so I in that. Next thing I see, they start to bring out equipment. You ever see country equipment? They had some coconut bat. Their handle longer than the blade. I see a fella picking coconut with the bat. First the bat long. Then they bring out the pads. And the pads, they make the pads out of styrotex and foam. You must know when a man get out LBW. That the ball sticking right on his foot there. They ain't have no teething in that match. LBW was the best way to get out because you show the man out. The ball stick there for everybody to see. And the stumps were so tall, you couldn't tell whether the wicketkeeper stooping down or he's standing up. Anyway, me and take them on, they bring out the equipment, they say, all right. Next thing, big crowd gather around, and they're waiting for the special guest to arrive. Who do you think was special guest? Tanti Merle. From the time Tanti Merle reached, she said, what happened already? The audience start the match yet? So they decide to start the match. Toss a coin to see which side batting first. Before the coin reaches the ground, somebody thief it. Up to now, we ain't know who win heads or tails. And nobody willing to risk no more money up in the air. They say we have enough financial problems without throwing away 25 cents. So we decide to let the visiting team bat first. Then as we're about to start, Cassie stand up and say, well, what about the opening ceremony? So let's say, all right, Cassie, have your opening ceremony. Now, Cassie is a fella with what you would call an unfortunate voice. He said, ladies and gentlemen, on this great and grandiloquent occasion, it gives me great pleasure to be here. As a matter of fact, it gives me great pleasure to be anywhere. A man in the back say, hey, no, man, too much talk, too much talk. Cassie say, hey, you, come up here. I might not be able to improve your intelligence, but go rearrange your ignorance for you. He said, yes, ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. It gives me great pleasure and it behooves me to declare this pet match now open. Next thing we see one half-dead balloon going up in the air and a big falcock fly across the place. Cassie said he can't get pigeons, so he borrowed a falcock. But he didn't tell us was Miss Latouche's falcock he borrowed. Next thing, Miss Latouche arrived for she falcock. One big bacchanal start up over this falcock and the balloon and thing. It's Tanti Mola, they put peace with Miss Latouche and they talk and they talk. In the end, we make Miss Latouche a special guest too. So match start, man. First fellas go in, make 20 runs and 1 bottle of rum gone. Next 3 fellas put on 50 runs, 2 bottle of rum gone. Next 5 fellas put on about 60 runs, 5 more bottle of rum gone. So the score was something like 140 for 10 bottle of rum. Then we hit a technical difficulty. A man hit a ball in the bush and it loose. So the batsman run 120. You know, in Fete match, you could run as long as you didn't get the ball, you could run. So he run 120. And he gets stumped out because he gets so tired he fall down in front of the crease. And they out him. So we had 260 runs to make now. With 3 bottles of rum left and about 2 hours and no light. So we turn to bat now. We can't find the umpire. He's a fella named Bring It. Every time you offer him a drink, he say, bring it. All you have to do is promise him a drink and he's getting drunk. He passed out behind Miss Latouche's fence, so we can't find him. So we say, who go umpire? They say, Tanti Merle. Tanti Merle says she don't mind umpiring, but she's not leaving she basket there for nobody to thief what in it. So she bring the basket on the field and put it right down behind the bowler end of the wicket. And she say, bowlers, bowl your ball. Well, boy, they opened with a fast bowler from St. Lucia, a fella called Gregoire. Well, Gregoire say he was a fast bowler, but people say Gregoire fast to say he was a bowler. Gregoire had line and length, but no control at all. When Gregoire bowled a wide, was a real wide, you know. Gregoire bowled one of the widest balls in the history of West Indies cricket. He bowled a ball so wide, he out a fella playing in a next match on the following day. The opening pair put on 80. They make 20 and they get 60 wides from Gregoire. Then one man get run out and one man gets stumped out going for a drink on the side. The next 4 fellas between them put on 200 runs. Then one man get caught, one man get stumped, one man get bowled, and the last fella retires suffering from rum nerves, trembling so go off the field. Batsman number 7 come in and he hit a ball and we run into a next technical difficulty. He hit the ball in Mr. Baxter's yard. Now anytime you hit a ball in Mr. Baxter's yard is 6 and out. Because Mr. Baxter have 2 dogs named Tom and Jerry. And they specialize in eating anybody who come inside the yard. So from the time a ball go in that yard is 6 and out. So we last 2 batsmen to bat. They bring on their slow bowler, a fella called Toffee. Well, they say Toffee is one of the slowest bowlers in the history of the West Indies. Toffee is a fella that's bowled slow bouncer. Let's tell you how good a slow bowler he is. They say Toffee was a cool fella. They say Toffee so cool, he used to smoke filter-tip marijuana. So you know it was no ordinary cool bowler Toffee was. Toffee bowled a ball so slow, you could have read the writing on it when it passing you. Made in England. He bowled a ball with a fella called Tom, poor Tom. Tom fired the bat 3 times before the ball reached. The ball hit him in the back. Tantimal say, oh, BBW. People say, what is that? She say, Bamsi before wicket. Well, boys, right at the match, nearly mash up. Confusion start. They say they never hear about Bamsi before wicket. But you know, in pet match, you can make your own rules on the spot. Tantimal say, the umpire word is final. Bowl the ball. Well, boy, last man come in the bat. A fella called Drunks. They call him Drunks because he always drunk. He drink before the match. He drink during the match. And when he coming on, we see him putting a bottle of rum in his back pocket. The first ball they bowl at Drunks, he registered a complaint with the umpire. He said, it's not fair, they're bowling 3 balls at me. Tantimore said, no big thing, hit all of them. Well, who tells she say that? Drunk straight, drive a ball down the wicket, boy. The ball go like a bullet down the pitch, miss the stump to the next end, miss the bowler, and head straight for Tantimore basket. Well, when Tantimore realized the ball can hit the basket in truth, she forget about umpire, cricket, bowler, bat, everything, and she make a dive for the basket. She missed the basket and the ball hit the basket. 6 bottle of ginger beer explode. Fellas say, oh God, invasion, Americans reach. Well, boy, I never see a match mash up so fast yet. They say invasion, they say Americans, they say assassination, all kind of things start to take place. Confusion. In the end, they had to abandon the match. So much ginger beer ants take over the whole wicket. And the last thing I hear about that Fete match is Tantimore send them a bill and a letter asking for compensation for she basket. Please.